Hey everybody, this is Joby, and today I wanted to talk about the ability timers. I know everybody knows about it, and but I have been getting some questions from different people. They didn't even know it was turned off, and the way you turn it on is real simple. You just press start, which is the three lines. You go to options. You're gonna want to go down to combat, and that's your ability bar right there. I have it on always show, and then ability bar timers. So you turn those on. Also, you turn on ability bar back row, okay? And then attribute bars always show, number and percent. Everything else is always show. Everything's on. And then that's how I get this look right here where all my bars are on and you can see all my skills. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, cool, you can see when your stuff's gonna run out. But the thing is, this is super important for your rotation and also for sustain. And the reason that is, I used to overuse crit surge, and when I'd hit it, that's 32 seconds, and you got that little one that says 30, but it's just so much better. You switch bars like this, and you see that top yellow bar counting down above Mage Light, and what that does is it just tells you when you need to reapply it. For me, it's just a real big deal because I can tell when I need to reapply crit surge, because crit surge is something for me. It's my only heal that I have, and it's necessary. I have to keep that up at all times. Now it's out, it's gone. Okay, so with when you have a dummy, like dummy, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a dummy or it's an enemy. You want to apply all your buffs, race against time, in this one, and then you're going to put out this, and I'm going to try to bar swap. Worked, okay, and then we're going with the spammable. Put on what do you call it? Haunted Curse, and as soon as it goes off, just spam. Put on consuming. Put on this. There we go. Put it on again. Change bars. I still have crit surge on, but I can apply my shield, and I'll put out another orb. Switch again. Here we go. Do this. Hit it with a couple of my spammables, and then go ahead and apply crit surge. Yes. There we go. Now with this being the way it is, your spammable, it doesn't matter. You hit those free ones for crystal frags whenever they go, and everything else is just like heavy shots. Okay, every time that comes up, pretty soon we're gonna turn it to there. We're gonna do this. I'm not that good with rotation, honestly, pretty terrible. But what are you gonna do? Forget about it. Okay, we go like this. Put another Haunted Curse out. Okay, switch. There we go. It's unsprocken. And crit surge. That's the most important one for me, is crit surge. And I'll show you something in just a second why it's really important to not apply those, to not apply them until they're finished. Okay, that's just like a little, I got 1,000,000 points. Let's see what what my chat's gonna say. And then should give me a reading here in just a second. Maybe I have to run a little farther. I don't know. It'll probably be around 28,000 or something terrible. Not good. So 11,000. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's lag or what. If I know people wear the same setup I'm wearing, and they do way better than me. Probably just user error. See, I told you, worst gamer ever. But with the ability timers, it's very important, because if you go to skills, when you look like in this one, Blockade of Storms. So with this one, I don't think it does it at the end. It lasts for 11 seconds, but you don't need to apply it again for another 11 seconds. And if you just keep spamming it, you're just wasting that potential that it has. The other morph of this explodes at the end of it, and it does not explode unless you let the whole thing run out. There's many dots in the game that's what they do. Also, if we look at, let's say we go to Haunted Curse. So you curse an enemy with a destructive rune, dealing 11,000 magic damage to the target and 4,999 magic damage to all other nearby enemies after 3.5 seconds. Okay, so it'll blow up, and it'll do 11,000 after 3 seconds, but if you wait, it will continue to haunt them, and it will do an additional 11,000 and 4,999 after 8 seconds. So you want to do the whole thing because you get like double it, but if you keep applying it after 3 seconds, you're missing out on a whole. It's almost like you're missing out on a free one. So you want to watch that timer and make sure it runs down, and then you can apply it again when it's in your rotation. Now, if you start working with these ability timers and you start watching the time and only applying it once the timers run out, you'll find that your sustain is like a lot better, and that also not only sustain, but your damage will be a lot higher because you won't be wasting it. And that's something that I used to do is I would just, crit surge was in every rotation. And that's just a waste because if we look in skills here, and when we go to crit surge, I mean, that's like 3,199 magicka. And if I just keep applying it all the time, it's going to, my magicka is going to run out. So this is something to me is incredible. I mean, PC's had it for quite some time. They've always had the add-on to have ability timers, and them adding this into console for us is it's great. Learning how to use it and watching it and stuff is going to take a little bit of practice, but it's just like anything else. It will be worth it because you're sustained, and then a lot of dots in the game, especially like Dragon Knights and stuff. Dragon Knights and what's another class that has it? Well, anything with werewolf has claws of life, and then the Dragon Knight has burning embers. I think it's called. I think it's burning embers, where you scratch them, and then the ending of the dot is the big burst of the explode. The damage, and there's some heals too that are like that. You don't get that big pop of heal until the very end. So, when you're in combat, you're going to be, if you're in PvP, especially, people are going to be hitting you with poisons and stuff that are going to drain your magicka, your resources, your stamina, your health, of course, but your magicka and stamina too. And then, with you already being nervous and getting target panic or trigger panic, and you just like spamming stuff. So all this training will actually make you a better player, PvE, PvP, because you'll become more patient and more mechanized, sort of in a way, where your responses and your reactions are actually based off of these timers. Now, of course, you'll have to you'll practice with the timers on a dummy or something, and then when you go in the world, you have to readjust and practice with that. But that's fine. It's a resource that's available to you after update 30 patch, and I encourage everybody to turn them on and to try to use them and get used to them, because they will make you a better player. That is just a fact. You can sit there and go, oh, that's too much trouble, I don't like it. But this stuff right here, talking about ability timers, has nothing to do with me or with my opinion. This is not just an opinion. I mean, you could ask any elite player, which I'm not an elite player, I'm just an average player, but you could ask any elite player, and these ability bars make a huge difference. They were all, all the guys I know that were like, that are like really good and have, clears on some of the very hard trials and stuff like that. They all were talking about, oh, they can't wait till the ability bars come. They've been waiting for something like that. And, they're just watching that little tiny timer, and, it's just really hard to do that. With these, they're, you hit crit surge and you got it right there, and then you hit this. It's excellent too for your shield, because I can see when my shield's down. Like, I can tell when my hardened ward needs to go up again, and I hit it. That's like every 5 seconds, so it's going to be, pretty hard to see. And then, you hit your spammable, and once you give that a couple of shots, you just keep doing a heavy shot. And then when you're, want to do my shield again, and then I'm going like this, and I'm just ready, haunted curse. And now I'm going to reapply crit surge, even with 1.5 seconds, that's okay. And so what I'm saying is just give it a try. I mean, if you need a dummy, if you're in my guild, of course, you've got the guild house. You can find somebody's house that has a dummy, or put one in your own house. There was free dummies before. can always practice on a dummy, and then the thing of it is that you know, even go out in the wild and go chase ads, hit zombies or something like that, and just try to use this because it is a game changer as far as damage and sustain, and those are the two things that everybody wants. All right, so that's about it for today. Please give me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment in the comment section if there's anything that you have an idea about. If I like your idea, I just might make a video. Or if you need any help with anything, leave a comment in the YouTube comments or on the Discord, and I'll answer your question as soon as I can. Join me on Discord. There's a link in the description. It's the most chill Discord server on the planet. And if you like Twitch, come by, give me a follow, watch my previous videos, see what you think. If you have an Amazon Prime membership, you get a free subscribe to your favorite streamer. You can help somebody out a lot. If you're on Xbox One, North American server, you can join my guild. My guild's name is Upper Echelon Mediocrity. Just like the channel. And all you have to do is send me a message on Xbox One. My name is Coyote, CHAOTY. Right now we have 493 total members with 33 members online, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern time in North America, and 33 is quite a bit. All right, so until that time, let's get paid.